It was once the richest city in America, the home of the blue-collar worker and the great automobile industry. Now Detroit, Michigan is a poster child for urban blight, high unemployment, and was just named America's most miserable city by Forbes magazine. What happened? Let's talk to the guy who just affirmed that, yes, that's true. Pulitzer Prize-winning journalist and author of a brand new book, Detroit, An American Autopsy, Charlie LeDuff.
We're number one, man.
Way to go. Yeah. Charlie, what happened to Detroit?
Well, a lot of things happened in Detroit. Oil embargo happened in Detroit. We were making bad cars in Detroit. We have racial problems we haven't acknowledged in Detroit. Trade pacts happen in Detroit.
You got your corrupt politicians.
Corrupt politicians. We got this new economy with exotic pieces of paper, mortgages, credit default swaps. We bought in and boom, pop goes the weasel.
How long has Detroit been run by Democrats? Is it related?
Well, I hear that a lot. Well, that's the liberals running it in the ground. But the last Republican mayor of Detroit went to federal prison for corruption. The three county executives in 1942 went to prison. It's our culture. Right. And by the way, there's not one Detroit Democrat running Wall Street, not one Detroit Democrat running Halliburton. This is a national American sickness. We're just corrupt cheaters. That's what we do now.
In your book, and you talk about how you grew up in Detroit, then you went out to work in Los Angeles, went back to Detroit. When you were growing up, your mother's flower shop was firebombed.
Yeah, sure was. It's called Devil's Night. It was an orgy of fire and people burning things up. But that was like for insurance purposes. That was for getting crackheads out of your neighborhood. Yeah. And when that happened, my mom said, I'm gone.
Yeah.
She turned.
What is Detroit going to do? I know that we featured a tape a little while ago where some of the city leaders said, time for a Washington bailout.
No.
That's probably not going to happen.
Come. There's no money in Washington. We're going to give Detroit more money. Wake up, wipe your nose, and let's get going. But good things are happening in Detroit, if I can actually say that, because guess what we did? Our last mayor, the jury's out on his federal corruption trial. The FBI's hanging more paper than an interior decorator, right? They're going through everything. The car companies are making money. Yep. Thank you very much to the American public for helping us out there. We have all the water in the world, the busiest trade corridor on the continent with Canada. So we actually have a future. I'm looking at places like St. Louis, Phoenix. What do y'all do? So this is a sort of the bellwether. Detroit was the first up, made the middle class. We're down. United States is following. Right. We're coming up.
Well, good luck. We hope you turn around in Detroit, where right now a used car actually costs more than some houses.
You want to know how crazy it is? I was urinating in the dark, and a guy pulled a gun on me. And then I said, hey, whoa. And he says, oh, Charlie LeDuff, how you doing? Thanks for having me.
Check out his book, Detroit, An American Autopsy. Charlie, thank you very much.
It's nice to be here.